This is Sage, and he saved my life. If I didn't have Sage, I'd be dead by now, and I can honestly say that.
Opiates entered Elise Rose's life when she was 14, the beginning of what would lead to years of robbery, guns to her head, and jail.
I was very out of control, but when your mind's telling you you're gonna die if you don't get this drug, then you'll do anything you have to do.
I was telling people she was not going to live, that I'd probably be planning her funeral.
Trapped in her addiction, with the fear of confronting past trauma, fear of withdrawal.
You feel like you're dying, so every time I went to rehab, I would have somebody pick me up from rehab with drugs, and I would be shooting up on the way out.
It was just shame. I didn't tell my husband or my son or anybody because I didn't want them to judge her, but you can't. I mean, you need support and you need the help.
For Elise, the help had to start with her. She never wanted to beat the addiction until one day, everything changed.
January 10th, 2017, I found out I was pregnant.
Elise avoided becoming one of the 2 drug-related deaths reported every 10 days in Madison County. But recovering too is a fight.
You're fighting for your life every day.
Hempsey officials treated nearly 19 people a week for suspected opioid overdoses this year through September.
No matter what age range, no matter what race, no matter what religion, it's there. And it's a big problem in the Madison County.
Telly Lanier works with adolescents in recovery. He says slashing the number of people he sees means getting to them before the drugs.
Prevention, education for our children, for our young people, that is the main way that we can combat this problem. The more people know, the more they are aware, that the more they can stay away from it.
But staying away from it isn't always an option. Many innocently become addicts simply by filling their prescriptions. Doctors
writing prescriptions for opioids like candy.
At Huntsville Recovery, Cleet Wetley helps those who went in for help.
Look at their file.
Whose addictions began at the doctor's office.
The Drug Enforcement Agency really needs to take a more active role in ensuring that pharmaceutical companies and their distributors aren't able to divert those drugs out onto the street.
He's our little blessing.
Now Jennifer Rose works with the group Not One More Alabama to advocate for awareness, education, policy. Not only did recovery save her daughter, it saved their relationship.
I'm just glad that I'm, healthy enough again to have her back in my life.
In Huntsville, Renata DiGregorio, WZDX News.